What's up, Cleaners Connect? This hour is an hour back. Yeah, I think an hour back, hour back thing. So it's really like 9:30. So we got to get adjusted to this new time, which I do not like. Getting dark at 6:30. So anyway, sitting here reading, and also I talked to a member. I didn't talk to him. We was messaging each other in the background. Derek Johnson. I think Derek Johnson. He just did the video on Cleaners Connect and said he wanted to take advantage of the coaching program in 2020. What's up, Thomas? And he was just basically telling me how much he's learned from this group. It's really helped him not only in his business, but also as a businessman. And he wants to continue to learn. And that's what it's about, guys. But I wanted to ask you guys, because I really believe a lot of us, we don't value education. We don't value learning. And when I just look around this industry, of certain cleaners that show what they do, if you really look deeper, and you look at how people operate, and this is just what I get from it, it seems like the people or the cleaners that invest the most money in themselves, in their education, in their knowledge, seems to make the most money. But you got some people that will continue to do the same thing they've been doing since year one, and they've been in business for 15, 20 years, and these guys seem like the ones that make the less money. And it really started to make me think, like, wow, it really is true. The more you learn, the more you earn. And I just wanted to see, do some of you guys agree with that? Do you notice that? You know, I was talking to Ryan Kettering. You guys know Ryan Kettering? Ryan Kettering is a part of a coaching program that requires $25,000 a year. $25,000 to be a part of this coaching program. And he was saying, Courtney, not only do I love being a part of this coaching program, but I also love the people that I'm surrounded by, because I learn so much from these people. And again, guys, that's again something to think about. When you elevate your mindset, when you start to better yourself, better your education, you will start to realize you will start to attract those same type of people in your life. So eventually, like me, there's a lot of cleaners that I was surrounded with 5 years ago, even 3 years ago, and I'm not surrounded with them anymore. It doesn't make a good or bad thing, but it's just not that we're not on the same level. We don't have the same direction. Okay, so my thing is just like, even when you start to move up, when you start to elevate yourself, you start to better yourself, better your education, better your skills, your mindset just changes all around. You will even start to realize certain people you don't want to be around, because they have no purpose. It's like you can't learn from them, and they don't want to learn from you because they can't comprehend what you're saying. It's almost like going to, like, putting someone like me in a room full of scientists, and yes, they're speaking English, but I don't understand what they're talking about. You ever been around people and they're having conversation, and you don't even know what the hell they're talking about, because it's a totally different mindset. It's people can have a full blown conversation in front of you, speaking the same language, but you have no idea what they're talking about. So that's what I'm saying. As you move up, with your mindset, your education, your knowledge, you'll realize that you will have to place yourself in front of those type of people that you can relate to, and move away from those that you can't relate to. And that's just a part of growth, guys. Like I said, it's not a good or bad thing. It's not something that says, oh, a lot of people take it the wrong way. A lot of people say, oh, you think you better. Guys, no, that's not true. Because you want to better yourself, you want to better your education, your mindset, you want to invest in yourself, you know. Now, but again, if that's how people think, let them think that. That's their problem, not yours. But my thing is, man, I just wanted to get on here and ask you guys, do you really believe the more you learn, the more you earn? And I say yes. I say yes, man, because I was saying in my video that I just did on my coaching page is even when I was cleaning for all these other companies before I started my own, and when I started my own business, I knew nothing about business. I just knew how to clean. But even after 5 years, I realized I wasn't even cleaning the right way. I really did, because what I did, just because I thought just because I worked for other companies, I thought they was doing it right. But once I, again, placed myself in front of people who really understood what they was doing, I realized all these years I was doing it wrong. I mean, technically, guys, if you want to, if I really want to say, I'm going to say majority of my year, probably 65% of the of being in this industry, I was doing it the wrong way, because all the companies that I worked for never, I mean, I can't even remember, man, it's like something in my eye. I can't even remember one company. I cannot remember one company, guys, that even pre-vac, okay? And this is something fundamentals that you learn when you take a IRCRC course. Some of the products, I remember companies that I worked for that didn't even use rinse. The rinse jug never turned on because it stayed empty. So we would just rinse them with water. And when something browned out or went back, we didn't, we just, hey, it is what it is. We didn't know. So my thing is like, wow, you can work for a company that don't even know what they're doing. But you being an employee and you're blind, and it's that old saying, that old saying, the blind leading the blind. That's exactly what it is. You work for a company and you're the employee, but since you're the employee, you have a mindset that they are doing it the right way, but in reality, they're not. So when you decide to start your own business, you take those same bad traits and bring them over to your business, and again, the blind leading the blind. So that's my thing, cleaners, is that we have to understand, and this is just my opinion, okay? You have to continue to learn, because things changes. Everything changes every day around us. Nothing stays the same. And you have so many people, and it's so sad to see somebody operating the same way they did since day one. Like, you've been in business 15, 20 years, and you're still operating like you did since year one. What kind of sense does that make? But you see these same cleaners that do this, they're the same ones that charge like they did 15, 20 years ago. And it's crazy. It's like, it makes no sense. And that's when you have to decide, and especially with social media, because you're able to see it now. Like, when I got into this business, you didn't see cleaners posting what they was doing and posting numbers and showing different processes and showing, you didn't see this. We didn't have this. Like some of you new guys, we didn't have this. If you didn't see it, and back then cleaners didn't even talk to each other. So it was really hard to figure out what was going on in this industry. I mean, it's almost like it was a secret at one time. But now, with social media and YouTube, you're able to see how different cleaners operate. So when you look at one cleaner, you can, okay, this guy's doing this. Look how he's doing it. Look how he presents himself. Look at the kind of customers he's working for. Look at his business model. Look at the prices he's charging. But then look at this guy. They've both been in business the same years, the same amount of years, but this guy is totally opposite. He doesn't look professional. His language isn't the same. He doesn't do it the same way. He doesn't charge the same amount of money. So what's the difference between those two guys? What makes those guys so different? Why is this guy able to make this amount of money But this guy is making less money. Why? This guy is able to work smarter and do less jobs, and this guy has to do more jobs and he's working harder. Why? You know why, guys? Mindset. It's that simple. Your mindset. What's up here? Because what's up here controls everything around you. And it's that simple. What you put up here would dictate what will be in your presence. There's no way I would go clean carpets. And again, it's not here to knock anybody. But this is from the years of learning, educating myself, okay, which builds up my confidence. I mean, it's a lot that goes into it than just picking up a wand, throwing out a price, and start cleaning. It's so much more to it. But when you get to a certain point, as a cleaner, or even not even as a cleaner, just a business person, there are certain things you're not going to do. There are certain people in this world would not eat at certain restaurants. They just not. There are certain people in this world would not drive certain cars. There are certain people in this world that would not live in certain neighborhoods. Why? Because of their mindset. That simple, that easy. There are certain people that won't do certain jobs because of their mindset. Because some people know what they're worth. Some people know what they're capable of. Some people know what they can and can't do. Why would I go out here? There are some guys out here, say, why would I go out here and know I can make $100,000 on this project? So why would I accept a $25,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 project? I know I can go out here and get $100,000 project. So why would I do it for half the price? That's someone who knows their worth. That's someone who knows what's out there for them. It's that simple. So it's like us. Why would I go out here and clean carpets for $25 a room when I know there's somebody out here that would pay me $50 a room? Why? Why, guys? Ask yourself that. Because again, it's not that you're better. It's not that what? What? I wanna, huh?
Just order me a new lunchbox, so I have to load it.
Order it, baby. That's the worst thing, man. Putting your kids on your Amazon account because they love to order stuff. But anyway, it's that simple, guys. Why would you do certain things when you don't have to? So that's why a lot of times we have to do certain things because you have to do it. See, in business, what I've realized in business, one of the most beautiful things about business when you get to a certain level, when you have options. That is the most beautiful thing about business, guys. When you get to a certain point where you have options. When you don't have to do certain things. I don't have to clean dirty carpets. People are paying me $50 to maintain carpets. I don't have to go in certain neighborhoods because there are people who live in nicer neighborhoods that are going to utilize my services. I don't have to use the Dollar Tree and Home Depot products because I make enough money to use the better products. That's how we grow. Learning, continuing to learn our skill. Elevate your knowledge. It's that simple. Sometimes we make things so hard, and I know because I was there. 5 years, guys, just trying to figure everything out on my own. Trying to always look for the free stuff, always trying to look for free advice, and it got me nowhere. Now, I'm just saying that's just me. Some people might can figure it out on their own. Some people can take the free knowledge and put it together so it can work to their advantage. But in reality, most of us, it doesn't work that way. Because if it did, you wouldn't have people out here that would be teachers, instructors, and people that would teach certain things. We wouldn't need that. It's no different when you're watching football. Why do you think there's a owner? Not an owner. Well, there is an owner. Why do you think there's a coach on the sideline? See, that's one thing I've learned about business, and that's why you have to have Listen to me, guys, before I get off this, because my buddy Warren, I think Warren is watching now. Warren drives trucks, but he's going to eventually start a carpet cleaning business. But he's been driving trucks for a long time. But he said, Courtney, I went to this training for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks. And I think he's on like week 2 or 3 now. And he said, I cannot believe how much I didn't know as long as I've been driving. Guys, listen. When you place yourself around certain people that know more than you, you know what's going to happen? These people are going to be able to help you identify your weaknesses. See, when I have cleaners that call me and they want to consult with me, I don't ask them what, I don't want to give them a pat on the back what they're doing good at. I want to know their weaknesses, because that's why I want to help you become strong at, is your weaknesses. So it's like when you're watching football. Why do you think there's a coach out there? Because that coach can see certain things that you can't see. That allows you to become better, at your profession. Have you ever been driving? I see this all the time. I always drive, right? And my wife is in the passenger seat. But when she drives and I get in the passenger seat, I'm seeing stuff. I take the same route day in and day out. But when I get in the passenger seat, I see stuff that I've never seen before. I'm like, dang, I didn't know there was a house sitting right there. Man, I didn't know that was over there. Because again, guys, you're in a different view. You're not in the driver's seat anymore. So that's why you have to surround yourself. That's why you have to place yourself around certain people that know more than you and can help you and can see certain things that you can't see. That's why not to say that's why I'm his friend, but that's why I love staying around Chandler Thompson. Because Chandler and we elevate each other, okay? But he's able to show me things, point me in different directions, give me insight, give me knowledge. Ask Chandler. 3 years ago, I used to argue Chandler up and down. I could not get $50 a room in my area. And he's always say, Courtney, you're a damn lie. You can get it. You just don't believe you can get it. Now, Chandler, I can't get, man, I'm fine at $35 a room. I'm fine at $40. No. Yes, Courtney, I'm telling you, Courtney, you got the reputation. These people love you. They speak highly of you. You can get $50 a room. These people are not price conscious. Courtney, I see the houses you're going into. I see what your clients are saying about you. You can get $50 a room, Courtney. Nah, Chandler. No. Nah. I can't. Man. Nuh-uh. They gonna say no. No. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna stay at $40 a room. Okay, Courtney. And guess what, guys? Listening to that so long and said, what the hell do I have to lose? I ain't struggling. Okay? And again, if enough people say no, I just go back to $40 a room. But we never know until we try it. And Lord beholds, 2019, the beginning of 2019, went up to $50 a room. And guys, business hasn't been doing any better. Hasn't been any better. Business is just doing great. Just doing good. Because again, I wasted 2 years arguing with somebody that knew more than me. And I knew nothing. In 2 years, I wasted. 2 years, I could have made so much more money than I'm making now. So that's why we have to elevate our way of thinking and sometimes place ourselves in front of people that know more than us. I took Thomas Cermat's class, guys. I couldn't believe some of the stuff that I learned. Been in this industry for 19 years. Like, damn, I didn't know that. Thomas got microscopes, got us looking at carpets and microscopes and stuff. I'm like, dang, I didn't know carpet looked like that. That look like ramen noodles, like little plastic worms. Oh man, I didn't know that. No reason why that happens all the time. No reason why I can't get that out. I didn't know that. Guys, telling you, the more you learn, the more you earn. It's that simple. So again, don't not waste your time doing the same thing you've been doing each year. Because again, as everybody is elevating, or most people, everybody doesn't elevate, but as most people start elevating and you still staying at that same position, you're going to miss out on so much opportunity, so much money, so much growth, because you want to stay the same. You don't want to take the time, always bid. I realize that like the people who always charge the cheapest prices can't never take time out to do anything. They always busy. You know why, guys? You just a worker. You're just like that little hamster in that little wheel. Just keep running, keep running. I gotta keep going. No, I can't stop. Because you're scared to lose the little money that you are getting. I used to be just like that. Scared, hate to go on vacation. Oh man, I don't want to go on vacation. I'm gonna spend money and I'm gonna lose money. Man, I could have made $500 a day. I gotta go on vacation. Got an attitude on vacation. Now, man, please, ready to go, ready to jump on somebody's plane, ready to get on that road and hit to Florida. So anyway, all right, Cleaners Connect. Have a great night. Something to think about. See y'all in the next one.